Greetings! Have you ever wondered where the water in the well comes from? In this experiment, I propose to get acquainted with the types of groundwater. So, the waters located in the upper part of the Earth's crust, in the pores, cracks, and cavities, are called groundwater. For ancient humans, the appearance of water in a well remained a mystery. A modern human can easily explain the secret of the origin of groundwater. After rain, water seeps through the ground, fills cavities, cracks, and pores of rocks. Like surface water, groundwater can be in the form of water vapor, liquid, or ice. According to the conditions of occurrence, underground waters are divided into perched water, groundwater, and fossil water. Click on the layer about which you want to learn more. Groundwater is formed mainly as a result of seepage through rocks of rainwater and meltwater. Rocks, sand, limestone that allow water to pass are called permeable. In easily soluble rocks, salt, gypsum, or limestones, water washes out the voids and caves appear. In large caves, underground lakes and rivers sometimes form. Perched water is seasonal water that lies closest to the Earth's surface. Its level changes throughout the year. The water is easily polluted, and in the dry season, when evaporation increases, the groundwater disappears. It is formed as a result of infiltration of atmospheric precipitation and condensation of water vapor. The obesity attitude of the groundwater is small, up to 1 to 2 meters. Due to pollution, these waters are usually not suitable for economic use. In places where groundwater does not lie very deep, people dig wells to obtain drinking water. Water seeping through the pores of rocks is much cleaner than in a lake or river. In wells, it is easy to observe changes in the level of groundwater. Layers of water-permeable rocks which contain underground water are called aquifers. Groundwater lies in the first aquifer from the surface. They are fed by the waters of atmospheric precipitation. They can move along a water-resistant sloping layer and come to the surface in ravines or river valleys in the form of a spring. The depth at which groundwater occurs is the groundwater table, which varies with the amount of water that has infiltrated. In the spring, after the melting of the snow, it rises, and at the end of the dry summer, it decreases. In places where groundwater does not lie very deep, people dig wells to obtain drinking water. Water seeping through pores of rock is much cleaner than in a lake or river. In wells, it is easy to observe changes in the level of groundwater. Fossil water lie in the aquifer between 2 water-resistant layers. Water enters this layer at the place where the aquifer reaches the surface. Fossil water is clean. Where the water-resistant layers bend, the interlayer water is under great pressure. Such waters are called artesian waters. When you drill a well in such places, the water can gush out on its own. There are brackish underground waters that contain substances beneficial for human health. These are mineral waters. There are such waters in Ukraine, in particular in the cities of Morshin, Truskovets, Khmelnyk, and Mirhorod. Groundwater has different temperatures. If the water temperature is higher than 20 degrees Celsius, it is thermal waters. They are used for heating houses, greenhouses, and electricity production. Rocks, clay, marl, or granite that retain water are called waterproof. When water falls on a water-resistant layer of rocks, it lingers above it and accumulates in a water-permeable layer.